I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Pull out so early in the morning. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, oh, well, hello there. Salute. Thank you for joining me. I was just singing sweetly all by my lonesome, and you happened to join me. So congratulations. That was kind of fun. That was fortuitous, as we might say, in your good fortune. I was just looking at page 140 in the Latin book, and I noticed that part C, when I was looking at part C on page 140, I noticed that it was all about girls singing sweetly, cantabant suaviter. And then I also noticed that Aristo praised their voices. You might remember that Aristo is this fellow right here, this guy right here. What a champ, that Aristo. And then you might also notice that Aorum comes from that chart at the top. And so right now, I want you to stop, look at the top of your book. I want you to pause this particular message that I'm giving you, and I want you to see if you can memorize those forms: eus, eum, eam, eorum, earum, eis, and eos, eos. These all come from the Latin word isea id, which means is means he, ea means she, and id means it. Is, ea, id. And these are all forms of those. So I want you to memorize those forms. Then you'll notice that there are 4 sentences they translated for you. You can use those as practice. And then your assignment for today is to translate number 2, parts A through D. I've really translated part C for you. So fully 1/4 of your assignment is done for you. And then after you've translated those 4, I want you to do something special. I want you to do an additional, just one addition. I want you to do something with those 4, one of those 4, all right? So maybe there's something you do is that you record your voice. You record yourself singing sweetly, as I've just done. I just recorded my voice singing sweetly. And maybe that's what you decide to do, because whatever you do, whatever additional assignment you do has to relate to one of these letters, has to relate to A, B, C, or D. So it could be that. Maybe, remember what I just showed you? Maybe you want to do an up close and personal image of Aristo. You'll notice there that Aristo, maybe you want to sketch him. And then you say to yourself, I just don't feel very good about my sketching ability. All right, that's okay. Just trace Aristo. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to come up with all this new highfalutin stuff. Just trace Aristo, color him in, spend a little bit of time on it, and have him listening. All you have to do is move that right arm up and have him listening. You're good to go. You're golden. So please, don't worry about it. As far as thinking you can't do it, you can definitely do it. Right? And then do something that you feel good about. So for instance, let's say you're looking at number 1 and notice that it says barbilus in cubiculo iacebat. Okay, barbilus in cubiculo iacebat. Let me just show you something that you could do. All right. So you could draw a glass of winum, as I've done there. And then notice I've illustrated, or I've put the caption there, winum. And barbilus was lying in his bedroom. Quintus dated Winum. Hey, Quintus gave Winum to him, right? And I've drawn a glass of wine for you. Maybe you say, Mr. Lichty, I don't want to draw. I don't want to sing. Okay, that's okay. Just, hey, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. What if you bake some cookies? Wow, that's a wonderful idea. I love baking cookies, Mr. Lichty. Thank you for suggesting that. Bake yourself some cookies. And instead of normal cookie shapes, cut it out in the shape of a wine glass and do it for number 1. Great. Make some purple frosting. Spray that frosting on there. You're good to go. I mean, what could be better? What if you like to make homemade Hot Pockets? Hot Pockets. What if you want to do that? That's okay. Make a homemade Hot Pocket, but this time put Galatea's face inscribe it, put Galatea's face right there on the Hot Pocket. What if you did that? What if you took a little knife on the Hot Pocket before you baked it, put Galatea's face on there, and then all of a sudden, when it says Galatea in part B, Galatea maritum vituperabat, you film it as it comes out of the oven, and it sort of bursts with your Hot Pocket goodness. Maybe it's got some pepperonis in there, maybe some mozzarella, maybe some tomato sauce, anything like that. And she's vituperabating her maritum. And so you show that and you sort of give that Hot Pocket a little squeeze, and out spews her vitriol, out spews her nastiness toward her husband. That would be hilarious. And I think you'd enjoy yourself making your Hot Pocket. I think you'd enjoy yourself filming. I think you'd have a big time. Tota torba eam audiwit. Okay, the whole crowd heard her, eam, remember her. Now, you might say, but Magister, I've never made a Hot Pocket before. I buy them at the store. I mean, that's ridiculous. Who would make their own Hot Pockets? Which in Gaffigan? What? For what? And then you might say, well, Mr. I don't like to bake. I don't like to cook. I don't like to draw. Okay, fine. Have it your way. Maybe you want to demonstrate this crowd. What if you learn how to do origami? Then you can make your own. Let's say you wanted to turn the crowd into a crowd of fish. Make a bunch of origami fish and sprinkle them about your table. Have them listening to her scolding her husband. That might be really a great time. And now I know there's still naysayers. There are those of you that are giving the old eye roll. Well, what I'd ask you to do is roll it right back. I'm only asking you to do one additional assignment, one addition, that's it. And go learn something new. Go figure something else out. Right? What if you learn to play the harmonica and you sort of accompany, you figure out how to sing one of these, and then you accompany yourself on the harmonica and you slice it back in with iMovie. I don't know. Really, the sky's the limit. But just do one. I'm limiting you to one of these. It has to relate directly to one of the sentences. I've translated almost all of them for you. You'll notice in this last one, Formio duxit eum, he led eum ad cubiculum. So eum means him, and duxit means led. So Formio led him, and I'll let you translate the rest. I don't want to do it all for you. I want you to have a little bit of fun translating. And then just connect it in one way, all right? Just one connection with that additional assignment. So just to make sure we're all set here, let's go ahead. We'll clear those drawings. We're going to go to page 140. You're going to do A through D. You're going to translate those. And I've done them basically for you. I mean, this is, go back and watch it again if you didn't catch what I said there. Translate A through D. And then I want you to do a +1, all right? Plus an additional assignment of your choosing. Remember, do something that you would enjoy. One additional assignment for one of these letters. And then take a picture of it, email it to me and Mrs. Gannon. Somehow let us know that you've done it. Let's say you write an original song about one of these sentences and you have the tune and you record yourself. Great. Just let us see that. You can maybe even take a picture of the song you've written, send that in, and we'll get you graded for it. So that's that. All right, folks. Have a great time making your additional assignment. And I have to tell you, have a happy Easter and Pax Vobiscum.